Hello Cloverbuds, this is Miss Christy and we are here today to talk about how to count your money. So we are going to start off with our pennies. So we have a whole bunch of pennies here that we need to count, but first we need to think about how much one penny is worth. So think about that real quick and I want you to write down how much one penny is worth. 1 penny is worth 1 cent, which can be written like this with a cent sign, or it can be written with a dollar sign, just like this. So it's 1 cent. 1 penny is equal to 1 cent. So we are going to go ahead and write how much each of our coins is worth. So underneath each coin, I will write 1 cent because we said 1 penny is worth 1 cent. And then we can count up our coins. 1 cent, 2 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents, 6 cents, 7 cents, 8 cents. So all together we have 8 cents, or written like this with the dollar sign. So we counted our pennies. If I were to take 3 of them away, how many do I have now? How many pennies do I have now? Let's count them together. 1 cent, 2 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents. All right, I think pennies were pretty easy. Next, we'll move on to our nickels. All right, how much is 1 nickel worth? 1 nickel. 1 nickel is worth 5 cents, or can be written with the dollar sign. All right, so when we're counting our nickels, we have to know how to count by fives. All right, so underneath we can put our 5 cents, 5 cents, 5 cents, all the way down underneath each of our nickels. Now when we're counting, like I said, we are going to count by fives. 5 cents, 10 cents, 15 cents, 20 cents, 25 cents, 30 cents. So all together, we have 30 cents. Again, we counted by fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 cents. All right, now if I were to take away 2 of my nickels, how many do I have left? How much money do I have if I have 4 nickels? Think about it. And let's count together. 5, 10, 15, 20. If I had 4 nickels, I have 20 cents. Again, a nickel, 1 nickel is worth 5 cents. So we know that we are counting by fives. All right, looking at our dimes. 1 dime is worth how much? Think about how much 1 dime is worth. 1 dime equals 10 cents. Or it can be written with a dollar sign. So if 1 dime is 10 cents, let's go ahead and write that underneath each of our dimes. And we are going to need to know how to count by tens. So looking at our dimes, we will count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So 6 dimes is equal to 60 cents. All right, because we counted by tens. All right, if I get rid of 2 of my dimes, how much money do I have now? Let's count together. 10, 20, 30, 40 cents. You count dimes by counting by tens. All right, and last but not least, we have our quarters. How much is 1 quarter worth? How much is 1 quarter worth? 1 quarter equals 25 cents. So we need to be able to count by 25. Remember that there's 4 quarters in $1. So we'll put 25 underneath each of our quarters because each quarter is worth 25 cents. All right, so we will count by 25. 25, 50, 75, $1. 25, 50, 75, $1. So all together we have $1. Okay? So if I were to take away 2 of my quarters, how much do I have left? Remember that you need to count by 25. If I have 2 quarters left, I have 25, 50 cents. All right, so we now know that we can count our money. We have pennies, which are worth 1 cent, nickels, which are worth 5 cents, dimes, which are worth 10 cents, and quarters, which are worth 25 cents. Again, let's just count. We have pennies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have nickels when we would need to know how to count by fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. We have dimes where we would need to know how to count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $1. And we have quarters where we would need to know how to count by 25. 25, 50, 75, $1, $1.25, $1.50, $1.75, $2. So work with your coins that you have at home and start counting your money.